Oh, wait. I think you guys didn't hear me. Can you hear me now? Welcome. It is Wednesday, December the 13th. I know we didn't meet last week, but I'm here. I'm rejuvenated. I had a good break, time with my kids, and we need to jump right into this thing because there are some things one major thing I want to cover today that I know you guys have been asking some questions about. And I feel like it's so important to talk about this because a lot of people are making these mistakes on social. And if you really want to get some good conversion on social, you got to do this the right way. Okay, guys. And I'm assuming that's why you all are here. Good morning. Good morning, Jackie. Good morning, Dee. Hey, don't be afraid to say anything, guys. Today, I'm talking everything about your link in bio. I usually don't have a topic for these calls. I like to just do some quick kind of looking at your profiles, giving you some feedback. But today, I do want to give you guys a topic because it's a really big deal how you set up your social profiles because people only can take advantage of what you're offering as a real estate professional if you do this the right way and you help them get there, right? Good morning, Dee. So here's the deal. Link in bio. First things first, if you have your website as a link in bio, you're doing it all wrong. Hello, Rashonda. Hello, hello. So again, if you are curious about why you're not converting on social or you want to make sure you convert to the max and get the most potential out of your social media presence, your link in bio has to be expert level. And you can do this with some simple tweaks, which I'm going to share with you guys today. Number one of those being your link in bio. So I want you to check your profiles right now. See if you, first of all, have something in your link in bio. TikTok requires 1,000 followers to be able to add a link in bio. That's okay. If you don't have that yet, you should already have linked in your YouTube profile and your Instagram profile on TikTok. That way, whenever you post a video, you can say, hey, DM me on Instagram, and your button is right there for them to click. It's not the same as link in bio. So what we're trying to do is speed to 1,000 followers on Instagram is what you're trying to do. Next thing, in your link in bio, if you have a link in bio, what is it? Okay. Is it your website? Is it your website? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show something really quickly here to you guys because I want to show you my website and how I love it so much. I'm going to tell you why I don't use this as my link in bio. So here we go. Let's go into this really quickly. I'm going to show you guys. All right, so this is my website. This is what people come to if they type in demeekacobb.com, which is cool, right? I feel like I've done a great job of representing myself. And I know all of us feel like we put a lot of work and effort into our websites, right? We did. We took the time. We either hired a company, we did it ourselves. I actually do all of my website building myself. This is one of the things I love to do, and I teach my students how to do this as well. But you feel like you've gotten it all buttoned up, right? We've got, okay, how buy or sell your home, shop my products, real estate coaching, book me for your next event, join me at EXP. There are options there, right? It seems easy, right? But when people come to your profile and they click on your website, it is very hard for them to figure out what you're telling them to do. So for instance, if you told them to click on to talk about your home valuation or how you could do that for sellers, they have to try to figure out and navigate on your website how to get to that. Even if you have a button on your website that says, get your free home valuation, they are still confused by this. And I don't care what level of clientele that you're working with. They want it to be as easy as possible. And for me, I feel like my website is very straight to the point, but still, people are still confused. So if you're doing this right now today, I want you guys to understand that you should not have your website as a link in bio. Please stop that today if you are doing that because it's confusing for people. If you've watched any of my content, on all my videos, I usually say, click the first link in my bio, click the second link in my bio. You want it to be as easy as possible. So if you're inside of the program, I already tell you guys to use beacons as your link in bio. There are a ton of options out there. I like Beacon because when someone clicks on a Beacon profile, it doesn't say Are you sure? You may be going to a risky site, something like that. And automatically, when someone sees a message like that, it builds distrust. Remember, on social media, it's different than meeting someone in person. They don't get to kind of meet you and say, hey, they can feel your energy. They can see if you're a nice person or not, if you're a legit person or not. On social media is different. I have probably 20 different profiles posing as me. So they never know who they're getting when they kind of talk, meet you on social media. Is totally different than meeting in person. So here's the deal. All right. So what I want you guys to do, and I'm going to show you guys my beacon today. And let me just share my screen really quickly. I'm going to show you because I want you guys to understand what I want you to do inside of your beacon. This is so important. It has to be specific. It has to be easy for people to understand. And I'm going to share with you guys mine right now so you can take a look and kind of get the drift. And if you've been on my social, you probably already explored everything. I love that for you guys. I'm not offended if you ever kind of take some of the information that I'm using and kind of add it with your own flair inside of your own profile. I'm fine with that. But what I would say is make sure you have something like this that is easy. This is the desktop version, but it looks similar to this on the phone. So I'd recommend doing something like this. So first of all, when you have your link in bio, let's make it friendly and welcoming, right? I want you to have some information here that helps people get to know who you are. They should already know you from your content, but you still want to make this piece welcoming, but also easy to navigate. So you see, I say, welcome. I'm excited to have you here. My mission is to help you elevate your life through real estate while having fun at the same time. Click the links below for more information. So you'll see right off the bat, I have my products first. And if you're a real estate professional or in any industry for that matter, and you do not have digital products in your business, you are missing out. And see, for me, I give digital products to my students because I think this is the most important key component of this. When I first started on social media, within the first 6 months of me being on social media, I probably sold 100 grand in digital products already. Right. So I want you guys to think about that and understand, like, wow, that is crazy, right? Imagine making 6 figures just in digital products in your business. And then, yeah, you're selling homes and things like that. But I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to be selling homes for the rest of my life. I kind of want to focus in and have more time for my family, more time for my kids. And what that means for me is building passive income streams, multiple revenue streams, because we know the market goes up and down, but some things never change, and that you can help yourself by building some digital products. So that's just a little spiel on that. But I teach my students how to do all this inside of my program. Yeah, you need help with digital products for sure, Jackie. Yeah, for sure. So what I'd say is you have to really think about what people are looking for in the market, and that's how you develop digital products that are helping you in your business. So for me, I give my students my DIY credit repair kit. I give them the rights to utilize that, rebrand it as their own, and a couple of other digital products and ways to do that. But it's all about understanding the market, your type of client that you're looking for, and also being able to know that you have the knowledge and expertise. Now imagine, I want you to just calculate really quick for me, right? So imagine you had a video out that went viral for veteran first-time home buyers. 100,000 people watched that video. Now imagine if you had a product around whatever that topic on that video was, and it was only $1, right? Only $1. I mean, imagine 1,000 people bought that out of 100,000 people that watched it. That's $1,000. Imagine if it was $5, right? That means $5,000 you've made on that one video. Imagine if the product was $35, like my DIY credit repair kit, for instance. If you had 100,000 people watch that video, that is, right? How much? 35,000 people, $35,000 that you've made off that one video. Imagine that. So I want you guys to think about this logically. Think with your business mind. Just because you're a real estate professional doesn't mean you can't offer a product to someone that they find of value, right? The value is in what people perceive of the product. So I want you guys to understand you have the golden key here. And when I started doing this, I didn't have a lot of followers. I wasn't a social media person, and I was still able to make this work. So I want you guys to understand that you just have to stay consistent and stay the course and understand what your focus is. That's my spiel on digital product. Let me keep going with this Beacon thing. Okay, so Beacon, the reason why I want you guys to use Beacon instead of your website is it's super easy. So, right, you see my links. I've got my first link is buy a home or refinance. So anytime I post a video that says buy a home or refinance or something about home buying in general, I would say click the first link in my bio, right? Super easy. Imagine if I wanted to say, all right, sell your home. Okay. If it's something related to sellers, click the second link in my bio to get started. Now, I want you to remind yourself that these buttons are still going to my website, right? But this is an easy way for people to go to my website without having to navigate my website, because this will take them straight to the form in my website that zaps right into my CRM and they get followed up from me, right? So having the systems in place that help you navigate your clients through the process is also going to help you. So for instance, the sell my home button, when someone clicks that, it takes them right into my CRM. They're able to then book a call with me immediately, and we can get on the phone and talk about their listing. And I don't care about what state they're in. I can get right on RPR, look up their property, give them a little bit of information, tell them I'm going to pair them with an agent, right? And now I'm able to create this referral business without actually having to do real estate business. I'm telling you, it's a game changer for you guys. Get back onto the topic. So here we go. Now, my next thing is ADT. If you guys are in my program right now and you have not signed up for my ADT smart home system business, I'm telling you right now, I partnered with the number one ADT partner in the country, Safe Streets. What they do is every time you sell a system, you're not even selling, it's really not badgering. So imagine when a client closes on a deal, every time they're going to get 40 calls from ADT. They're going to get someone knocking on their door. It's going to be crazy. But what if you could capitalize on that? Because what happens is they're going to buy that system somewhere. Why can't you, as a part of your email process, have your transaction coordinator send out, hey, also, we're giving you a home security system as your gift from us. And I want you to take advantage of that and get that signed up, right? So I want you guys to sign up for this ADT thing so that you can start making $300 every time one of your clients buys this system. And not only that, if you're doing social media the right way, it doesn't matter if they were your client or not. If they clicked your link, inside of your link in bio, you're going to get that $300 no matter where they are in the country. And right now, Safe Streets is in 44 states. And not only that, this is specific to my real estate professionals that are on here. If you have anybody on your team, in your network that also wants to do this, you would earn $50 every time they sold a security system. So I want you guys to jump on top of that. Don't even waste one more second, because this is a way to create passive income for yourself. $300 extra. That'll probably cover your gifts for your clients that you plan to get them. That'll cover maybe some of your marketing costs. It'll cover a lot for you. Maybe even cover your photos if it was a listing, right? So I want you to think about this from a long-term perspective. If you can build this in as a part of your process, and now when people are getting close to closing, you're sending this email out and saying, hey, I know you want a security system. Here's what I can offer you free because you did business with me. Imagine how that feels to a client that gets that information from you. Spiel on that one, crazy. So make sure you log into the portal, sign up for your free, for your ADT ambassador link, so you can get that and start sharing that on your Beacon link. Okay, next thing. I just want you guys to be clear on what you're doing here with your Beacon link. Again, it's supposed to be clear, concise, straight to the point. I have my book a home buyer consultation link. Again, all these link into my website. That's where they're going, because you want the traffic on your website. So the goal of the Beacon is not to stop you from getting traffic on your website, because you want Google to rank you, right? You want Google to rank you. You want it to be where when you type in your name or your website name, your website comes up first in the Google search. That's the whole goal. Good, Jackie. Yes, you signed up. Thank you. Yeah. So I want you guys to understand that You hold the power in your business on social media. If you are not really putting in the effort, putting these key components in place, you're not going to get conversion. If you want conversion, you have to do it this way. And remember, I've been doing this for a little over 3 years now. So I started at the end of 2020, did not have any social media presence, right? Did not. I know people never believe that. They're like, oh my God, she must have been doing something else before this. I was not, did not have Instagram. I did not have TikTok. I had a Facebook with a couple of followers on it, not followers, but my own personal family and friends. And that's it. So I want you guys to understand that you hold the power here with your social. Don't forget, if you want to ask me a question, put it in the chat right now. I'm happy to answer that. But I wanted to really get down to the bottom of why I say do not use your website as your link in bio, because it's confusing for people. Give them an easy way to take advantage of it. Why make it hard for them? Why make it hard for them? You know, I want you to understand again that I think this is the most rewarding thing being on social media, is being able to help people. I came from a place of pure education. I had no knowledge of the real estate industry. I had not closed any transactions in the real estate industry when I started on social media. But I wanted to educate myself. I wanted to educate my family. I wanted to educate my friends and people that did not understand the home buying process. So my target client initially was first-time home buyers. But since then, I've worked with doctors, lawyers, MBA, WNBA. I mean, you name it, I've worked with it because of social, and they trust me because I've built brand loyalty to them. So I want you to understand that if you can show up as the expert, I don't even care if you don't know what you're doing. Fake it for now, because what you're going to do is you're going to turn into the expert because you are continuously educating yourself and other people. But don't stay surface level. You have to go deep. Look at my content. At I am Demeeka Cobb is where you can find me on socials. Look at what I do. I have taken a break for a little while because I was on a vacation and I was having like content block, and that does happen sometimes. And probably next time I'll talk about that and how to get through that. But what I really want you to realize is that you can make this happen. It is not I'm trying to become a million followers person. It's not that. It's I'm trying to have quality clients that are coming in that want to do business with me. And the goal of social media is not the same as cold calling and door knocking. Those people out there that you're calling don't know who you are. Social media, you will have clients coming to you that want to do business with you. I had a student come into my program, and in less than 3 weeks, they already had clients calling them from their social profiles, and they only had like 200 followers on there. So understand, you don't have to have a big presence in order to make this work. It's just quality. People are building trust with you. It's just like meeting someone on the street, and like maybe you're meeting them for the first time and you don't know if they're going to be a good friend or a good business partner. You have to get to know them, and they get to know you on social. Right? They get to know you on social. They're like, hey, she feels like she's my sister. She could be my friend. She was my bestie, whatever the case may be. You want them to feel like they know you. They are there. They're with you, right? And the way you do that is really being your authentic self. You have to show up authentically on social media in order for this to work for you. Rashonda, for the ADT, is it the affiliate program or the ADT refer a friend? So what you're doing is, so when you go, are you meaning when you go into the portal for ADT? So again, this ADT program that I'm talking about is the highest paying ADT referral program in the country. You cannot get $300 referral from anybody else in the country. And not only that, your client gets a free ADT smart home system because of it. Doorbell, cameras, panel, thermostat, the whole 9 yards, right? So let me give you this. It is inside of your portal, but I will give you it right now just so you guys have the code. Hold on one second. That way you can go ahead and sign up like ASAP and get in on this. I don't know how long they're going to do this for, because again, they're paying agents $300. So once they reach a certain amount of agents, they may cap it and you guys can no longer get in. And I want you guys to be able to get in on this because it is amazing, amazing, amazing. And again, with social, You have the whole country at your fingertips. The whole country at your fingertips. So why wouldn't you do that, right? Why wouldn't you do it? So let me just see if I can get this copy. I'm going to try to Facebook it into here. Goodness. Here we go. All right. Let's see if that worked. Did you guys get it? Did it come in? Okay. Yeah, you should be able to click on that link right there. That link will get you in so you can become a ambassador for the program. And then inside of your portal, you will have a way to get a link for your clients that you would put in your beacon, and also, of course, give to your personal clients. Perfect, Rashonda. Good. So yeah, guys, I mean, you know what? The reason why you're here is because you want to do business on social. You want to stop cold calling. You want to stop door knocking. You want to stop doing all of this, right? The MDI Accelerator program will get you started, but it won't get you to the finish line quickly. I'm going to be honest with you, because you're going to have to put in a lot of work. So if you really want to get serious about this, you really want to get into the coaching program, you want to be coached by me. Matter of fact, I have my next call with my students at 12 today. So I do this right before that. And we sit on the call for like 2 hours, and I'm hammering out specific questions to them. I do not do topic on those calls. They come in with their questions. We are talking right then and there, and I'm helping them solve their problems in their business and giving them feedback on their social and everything. So if you want someone that's really doing this now and has done it, and you want help specifically, please jump on a call with my team, and we can see if you're a good fit for the program. I don't let everybody into the program because I feel like you have to have the drive and determination to want to make this work for you, right? This is not a magic bullet. This is not I'm going to jump into this program and it's magically going to work. No, you're going to have to put in the work. But if you're willing to do that, then it's going to pay off for you. I've had students in my program within a few weeks of being in the program. They've already got listings, buyers, the whole nine. Like, they are full-fledged. They have too much business right now that they can't even manage, right? Because they actually were ready to put in the work and they took this seriously. It took me to, 1.5 to 2 years to even build my systems out. Systems are the key here. If you don't have systems in your business, you're going to have a hard time, right? So if you want to know the right systems, how to set them up, how to get everything integrated together, how to make sure it's talking to each other and your clients get followed up with and all that, you need to get into the program, because that's where I'm going to help you guys do that. All right, guys, we got 7 minutes left. I know you guys are listening. I appreciate you being on here. Of course, this is recorded. It will be inside the Facebook group for you guys to take a look at. But what questions do you have? How can I help you? What topics do you want me to discuss? Yeah, Rashonda, let me see. D, I need help setting up systems. Yeah, if you want help setting up your systems, that's a key component of this whole thing. Please jump on a call with my team and let's try to hash this out and get this resolved for you so you can get to business really quickly. What happened, I had one student come into the program and immediately started getting business, and they're like, oh shoot, I didn't set my systems up first. Which I try to tell people, start with the systems first. I know it's the boring part, but once you set it up once, you're done, right? But if you don't and you start doing what I'm telling you to do on social, you're going to start getting business, and your business is going to be falling through the cracks because you don't have systems set up. So D, get on a call with my team. I love to, have my team have a conversation with you, see if it's a good fit, and see if we can get you in there and get you started, because it's a really great opportunity for those that really want to take this seriously. Let's see. Jackie, I'm not getting out of the initial 200 views on TikTok. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. I'm using trending sounds. So Jackie, I would love to kind of take a look and see what you're doing. And that's actually what I do inside of my coaching program with my students, to kind of see what content they're putting out. What I'd say is a couple of things for you. Number one, make sure you are being your authentic self. Okay, that's number one. If you have recorded that video more than a couple of times, I can guarantee you it probably looks like a commercial at this point, and it doesn't feel like the real Jackie. Okay. So I want you to really dig into that. What is the real Jackie? What do people like about you out in your current sphere of influence, your current family, your current friends? Ask them. Say, hey guys, and I think I have a worksheet around this that I give inside my program as well. So it's kind of like you give it to them, ask them to fill it out for you and say, hey, what is it that you love about me most? So you can start capitalizing on that on social, because it's not about being like me. It's not about being like the next person. It's about you putting your own spin on stuff. The other thing that I've seen a lot of people do wrong is that the first 3 seconds, they're either pausing, they're getting ready to talk, or they're introducing themselves. No, 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 no. We can't do that because guess what? The problem is that if you're doing that, you've already lost your audience's attention because they don't know who you are. Now, if they see me come through and the first thing I say is nothing, or I just stand there, they're going to wait for me to talk because they know me, right? But when you're new and you're trying to start out, you need to get right to business right away, right to the punchline right away. Your punchline should come first. This is like a movie trailer. So your movie trailer should come first, and then you're bringing out the rest of the movie after. You know, the movie trailer always has all the great parts in it, right? That's what you want in the first 3 seconds. And if you go back to my old videos, like when I first started, don't laugh at me. You will be like, oh my goodness, I see what she's talking about, because I would hit it right with the, topic of discussion right away and then get into the meat and potatoes of that topic of discussion. So make sure you're not doing that pausing, introducing yourself, or not really having a great punchline or movie trailer to your video. The other thing I would say about making sure you're getting over the 200 range is, what is your video about altogether? Is it something that people want to look at? And I'm not saying you have to put a ton of thought into it, but everybody on social right now, especially real estate professionals, are doing the surface level stuff. What do you know that is something that people would not even know, right? Or what video tours can you put out that would get people's attention? Like, you don't have to do the same thing I do. And that's not what I teach. Like, you can do whatever fits you, but you need to try it all to see what works out in your audience. Your audience is going to tell you what they want to see from you, but you have to give them that opportunity. So look at your content, see if it's something that you would actually look at or enjoy. Send it to your family and friends and say, hey, what do you think of this video? Try to get it to somebody that will give you an unbiased opinion. But say, hey, what would you think of this video? And if they're like, it's kind of boring, I probably wouldn't watch it, then how about we not do that video? How about we do it over? How about we give some more energy? How about we give our bubbly personalities, or whatever our personalities are, right? Because even if you don't have like a bubbly personality like me, for instance, you can still find clients that are going to be attracted to that type of personality, but you have to come off as authentic. If you don't, then people are not going to pay attention. Okay. If you want to get inside of my coaching program, you want to get on a call with my team, this is actually the last week that we're doing the reduced pricing. Next week, we're going up in price just in time for the new year. So if you really want to get into it, I want you to click the button inside of your portal. It says something like book a call or get high level coaching, something like that. And, get on a call with my team and let's get you going. This is the perfect time to get into your next level or next step for your business just in time for 2024. The good thing also is that coaching and things like that are write-offs in your business. So if you want some write-offs, this is a perfect time to get into some coaching and make that happen for yourself so that you can write it off for 2023. But you know what, guys, this has been amazing. I hope that this was helpful for you. Please, 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 watch whatever you see inside of the accelerator program and take advantage of it. Don't waste another second because you are delaying your success. You're delaying sitting on the beach while you're getting leads and business coming in. Don't do that for another second. But guys, I'll see you next Wednesday, same time, same station, and have a good week. All right, guys. Bye.